I'd like to call the meeting to order, and I'd like to ask our Community Development Director Smith to take a roll call, please.
Commissioner Goodell.
Present.
Commissioner Monroe.
Commissioner Monroe is present.
Commissioner Wygand.
Present.
Commissioner Griesinger.
Commissioner Griesinger present.
Very good. And Commissioner Schechter.
Present.
Phil, did I say that correctly?
Say it again.
Schechter.
Perfect.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay. All right. I'd like to welcome everyone and thank you for tuning in to tonight's meeting. We value our residents and community members, and we want to make sure that anyone who wants to participate and provide input can do so. This meeting is available live via the city's website by clicking on the Watch City Meetings link at cityofcarver.com, or you can join remotely via Zoom conferencing services and provide input. Information related to joining the Zoom conferencing services can be found on the city's website or attached to the agenda for this meeting. We ask that anyone wishing to address the commission wait to be recognized by the chair, be respectful, wait for your turn to speak, and don't speak over one another. Callers will need to provide their names and addresses for the record. May I have a motion to approve the agenda, please?
So moved.
May I have a second?
Commissioner Griesinger seconds.
Okay, we have a motion by Commissioner Wygand and a second by Commissioner
Griesinger.
Griesinger. Any further discussion? If not, Community Development Director Smith will conduct a roll call vote. Commissioners should respond with Commissioner blank A or nay after they have been called on.
Commissioner Goodell.
Krista, can you hear us?
I can see you.
Yes. Commissioner Goodell, aye.
Very good. Commissioner Monroe.
Commissioner Monroe, aye.
Commissioner Wygand.
Aye.
Commissioner Griesinger.
Commissioner Griesinger, aye.
Commissioner Schechter.
Commissioner Schechter, aye.
Okay, looks like we have approved the agenda. Let's get on to approving the minutes from April 15th Planning Commission meeting. Can I have a motion to approve the April 15th, 2021 Planning Commission minutes?
Commissioner Goodell, so moved.
And can I have a second to the motion?
Commissioner Wygand second.
Okay, we have a motion and a second. Is there any further discussion? Seeing none, Director Smith, could you conduct a roll call vote, please?
Yes. Commissioner Goodell.
Commissioner Goodell, aye.
Commissioner Monroe.
Commissioner Monroe, aye.
Commissioner Wygand.
Commissioner Wygand, aye.
Commissioner Griesinger. Maybe move on. Commissioner Schechter.
Commissioner Schechter, aye.
Very good.
All right, the ayes have it. We've approved the minutes. Thank you very much. Let's move on to new business, lot split, Timber Creek. Community Development Director Smith, will you please present the information?
I will. Thank you. Members of the commission, tonight we are reviewing a lot split related to the development Timber Creek, which we reviewed at the April 15th meeting for preliminary plat. So an overview of the development is on the screen now. A quick reminder, the project is proposed by Summergate, Builder Lennar, 349 units total, 74 of those
Can I interrupt
townhomes.
first? Are we supposed to be able to see the?
God darn, thank you for catching me early.
That's okay. I was going to let you go the whole way because it's so much fun when we
Right.
ask, but.
How about this one? How's that?
It's loading.
Okay.
There we go. Perfect. Thanks so much.
Thank you. All right. Can you see my slideshow still?
Yes.
Okay, cool. Now we gotta get, ooh, look at that. You're on the bottom now. I'm like learning this right at maybe the end of COVID. Okay. On the screen
Perfect.
now is an overview of the development. So proposed by Summergate, builder Lennar, 349 units, 74 townhomes directly west of Carver Elementary, south of Monroe Drive, recently reviewed at the April 15th Planning Commission meeting. So as part of this project, they have identified phase one of the project, which we talked about pretty extensively at the last Planning Commission meeting. So it includes 74 townhomes and 49 single-family homes, and the extension of Monroe Drive to the westerlymost property line. The developer at this time is asking for a lot split, which would essentially take the area in red, separate it from the rest of the property that won't be developed in phase one, which will allow for the Song family to continue to farm that area. So at this point, Lennar would close on phase one only, with the understanding that there is full preliminary plat approval, but for the remainder of the potential years that the property additional phases won't develop, the Song family will be able to continue to farm the property. So a reminder of what the phasing plan looks like. You'll see outlined in orange is phase one, or the area we're discussing tonight for a lot split. Phase two outlined in yellow, phase three is green, and phase four in blue. So from conversations with the developer, the phasing of the project could last several years. So again, the lot split allows Lennar just to close on phase one of the project, continue to farm the rest of the property. Pretty straightforward based on the city code, just requires review by the Planning Commission and City Council. So I'll put the concept back up for a quick reminder of where we're at. But again, just a lot split tonight, nothing related to final plat, rezoning, any of that information. Just a lot split that would allow Lennar to close on the first portion of the property.
That's pretty common, right? In big developments.
It is, yes.
Okay. Okay, I'm going to ask for a motion to approve the lot split for development of phase one for Timber Creek. Could I get a motion on that?
This is Commissioner Weigand. I'll make that motion.
Thank you. And a second?
Commissioner Schechter, second.
Okay, we have a motion by Commissioner Weigand, a second by Commissioner Schechter. And do we have any further discussion? Now's the time to ask questions or give input should you want to. Okay, well, hearing none. Community Development Director Smith, can you please do a roll call vote?
I can. Commissioner Goodell.
Commissioner Godell, aye.
Commissioner Monroe.
Commissioner Monroe says aye.
Commissioner Weigand.
Commissioner Weigand says aye.
Commissioner Griesinger.
Commissioner Griesinger says aye.
And Commissioner Schechter.
Commissioner Schechter says aye.
Very good.
The ayes have it, that motion carries. Now we're down to communications. Any members who would like to provide updates, now's the time to do it. Community Development Director Smith, will you please ask each commissioner if they have any updates?
Sure, and I'm going to impose one on Commissioner Schechter, our newest Planning Commission member.
Yeah.
He is taking the spot that was vacant by Jen Lane with her move with her family. So Phil, would you mind introducing yourself quick? Tell us about where you live and a couple things about you.
Certainly. Thank you. I live in the new development.
Oh, poor baby.
It's not from my house. I live in new developed Oak Tree Villas. Moved here from Eden Prairie, and I've been up in Minnesota a little over 4 years, and I spent 25 years at the University of St. Thomas Graduate School of Business as a faculty member. And I'm happy to be with this group.
Well, we thank you very much for volunteering your time.
My
And I look forward to meeting you in person, since this little white blob thing is not doing it for me.
I had the chance to meet with Phil last week, and we went over we went over a lot of planning commission info and really I at least enjoyed our time together. So I think he's going to be a really great member of the planning commission. Great to get someone who lives in one of the new developments as part of the group to offer some new perspective. So looking forward to having Phil join us for these meetings. And then a second update with the new orders from the governor and the CDC. If you are comfortable coming back to council chambers for the meeting, you are more than welcome to do so. If you're fully vaccinated, obviously no mask required. If not yet, please do plan to wear a mask. But if you could just let us know when Brenda sends out the RSVP, if you plan to attend via Zoom or in person, that would be great. The Zoom option will continue until the governor's emergency order lifts. So if you feel comfortable doing that, I totally get it, no problem. Otherwise, feel free to come on down to City Hall starting with our next meeting.
Anybody else have any communications?
I was just wondering, where was the prehistoric wood found?
Prehistoric wood.
Did you read the Star Tribune this morning?
No, I didn't.
No.
I was
So
having coffee
apparently-
with Mike Webb this morning.
That's where the prehistoric wood came from.
Some contractor found a piece of wood buried by the last glacier. It sounds like it's in Carver, near where the new gas station is.
Huh.
And the wood was 14,500 years old.
Wow.
Wow.
Older even than me.
Oh.
Just barely.
Yeah.
So in other words, it was older than dirt.
Well, Jim, thank you so much for the update on old wood.
The problem is that the article talked about Carver County and Cologne, and Chanhassen never mentioned the city of Carver. Even
Maybe
though
it's
it
not here.
sounds like it was up in that corner where the new gas station is.
Have to check it
Why
out.
don't you do a little more digging and give us an update?
I'll try to find out.
All right, that'd be great.
My brother who lives in Virginia sent me the article.
Okay, is that all you have for us, Jim? All
That's all I got.
right, would anybody else like to update us on anything? Okay, good enough. Can I have a motion to adjourn, please?
So moved.
Commissioner Godell, so moved.
Okay, Jim, you want to be second this time?
I'll be second.
Okay, great. Okay, we have a motion by Commissioner Godell and a second by Commissioner Wygand. Any further discussion? If not, Community Director Smith, will you please conduct a roll call vote?
Commissioner Goodell,
Commissioner Godell, aye.
Commissioner Monroe,
Commissioner Monroe, aye.
Commissioner Wygand,
Commissioner Wygand, aye.
Commissioner Griesinger. She might be busy. Commissioner Schechter.
Commissioner Schechter, aye.
Very good.
All right, this motion carries. This meeting is adjourned. It was very nice seeing you all for such a short time. I look forward to next month, maybe in person.
Agreed. Thanks, everybody.
Have a good night, all.
Thank